Have you found a home that you like and you want to put an offer in, but you're afraid of somebody else coming in and offering more money than you? Well, don't worry. This happens all the time. It's really not that big of a deal. There's ways to make your offer more attractive without using more money. Now, one of those ways is through the earnest money deposit. And an earnest money deposit is basically just good faith money. The number you choose for an earnest money deposit is totally up to you. It doesn't have to be this or that. It's completely your choice. But the more money that you offer in earnest money, the better your offer is going to look. But be careful because it may or may not be refundable. Additionally, you can waive your home inspection or other contingencies on the sale. One of the most common things that have been occurring recently is making a offer contingent on the sale of the current home. I don't recommend always doing that. It's a scary thing because who knows when your home might sell. Now, it's easier said than done, but if you can do that, I recommend it just to make your offer more attractive. But the choice is yours. Another thing that will make your offer more attractive to a seller is limiting the extras that you ask for. If there's some minor repairs around the house that the inspection costs or that you notice through a walkthrough, don't make it a big deal to include that in the offer and make the sale contingent on those repairs being done. If they're going to cost you a few $100 to fix yourself, just if your offer gets accepted, fix it then. And another thing you can do is show a pre-approval letter. Now, it's a big deal. You're spending a lot of money to buy a home, and a seller knows that. And not many people are going to have that cash in hand at any given time. So a seller wants to make sure you have those funds so they get paid, and rightfully so. And a pre-approval letter does that. So making sure you're pre-approved for a mortgage is pretty important in that regard. Additionally, just be polite. Things happen all the time and stuff changes. Just be accommodating and understanding, and think about if you were in their shoes. If something happened and you want people to understand that there's been a change, just go with the flow. Just be polite and be courteous to others, and that goes a long way. Trust me, I know from experience, I'd much rather work with somebody who's polite, who might offer me a little less money, versus someone who's a pain in my rear end to work with, who's paying me a few $1,000s more. It's not that worth it. It's not worth it, really. It's just not. It makes the home buying process much easier when everyone is polite and courteous. So these are some of the simple ways you can make your offer more attractive versus somebody with more money. Oh, but wait, I forgot one more. I almost forgot one more. There's something called an escalation clause, which is basically a contingency in your contract. Well, not a contingency. It's more of it's kind of a bonus almost. It's kind of hard to describe. It's basically if someone comes in with a offer higher than yours, you're saying you're willing to pay X amount more of the highest offer, but up to a certain set limit. So if someone, you have contingency or you have a escalation clause of I'll pay $1,000 more than the highest bid, up to $300,000. Now let's say your offer was $250,000. And then the next highest offer was $275,000. Well, now because of your escalation clause, your offer now becomes $276,000 and is now the highest offer. Yes, this will require more money, but it is an option that will make your offer more attractive. So if you have any questions about the home buying process or ways to make your offer more attractive, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available and happy to help any client of mine.